What you're about to see is a backtesting session I've made for my students, and there's two ways you can take value out of this video. You can either watch it and then backtest it for yourself and compare the results, or you can first check the period, backtest it for yourself, and then come back and compare your results to mine. I think that backtesting exercises are the best for any beginner to master the strategy, hence why I've got so many exercises for my students to do in my mentorship. So watch this video, backtest the same period for yourself. I'm dropping a ton of sauce on my strategy, and I'm curious to see you guys' results, so don't hesitate in going to my Instagram and sending me the results you got. And without further ado, let's get into it. So let's simulate the date, 6 September of 2025. Okay. 6th, boom, and let's add a couple days into it. Right, not gonna do a whole year, but yeah. Okay, so remove this bullshit ass volume. Hopefully they got my layout over here. Dog ass motherfuckers. Alright, so obviously I gotta pull up a sessions indicator, and I gotta customize this because this is ugly. I don't need the lines, and I want to set the background like this, no, like this. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Sometimes the layout is good, sometimes I need to redo it, but hey, we all good. So first things first, higher time frame, seeing how we're looking. Could go to H4, could go to the daily, just for the purpose of this backtesting session. I think I don't even need to mark all of this. This slow could be just enough. All right, so from what I can see, first is that we have these two major liquidities. All right, anything inside this block, well, price may go up, down, may do whatever. We got, of course, some internal ones that we might go for, such as this, and not come here and saying that it will go directly to the highs. It can, but it can come here and continue to go down, but still give off a reaction, and a reaction on high time frames could give you a win on the lower time frames. Okay, I'm seeing some sweeps of liquidity right here to test out this order block, which I believe will be a trap and is a relatively equal high with that one. But like I've just mentioned, a reaction on high time frames might give you a win on the lower time frames just here. So this is a Saturday, so let's just skip it and go into next week. Okay, so I don't trade London, so I don't really care about this. I'm seeing this liquidity down here, this one right here. Let's see if, okay. So we swept that, but we swept it at 8 p.m., which I'm not trading, right? New York is more than done at this point. So let's just continue to Tuesday. This is exactly like it is on real life markets, right? If there's no setup, there's no setup. So just go into the next day. Don't need to trade every single day. Let's see here. We did sweep this at night, but we don't really care because identical charts don't tell the same story if they have different timings. All right, so remember that. Not just I'm looking out for liquidity sweeps, but if we have them in Asia, there's clearly no point in me trading them. Okay, so we're in between these two liquidities, so whatever happens, happens. I'm not trading inside of it. We have some news over here. Okay, that's an interesting timing. It might be something unexpected, such as Trump tweet. Okay, it's too late here. I would look to trade it at London close if it wasn't so late already and we didn't even have the sweep. So yeah, let's just keep skipping the candles until we see something good. That's how we're gonna become good. All right, so because of the relative equal highs and the proximity factor, we might go for the highs first. That's a possibility. We may also go for these efficiency right here, which we have maybe already tagged on London. We maybe haven't touched it for a millimeter, right? As you can see, there's still a bit of space there, which is also like the London low, which may go towards, and I'm seeing something beautiful here. Okay, so we're having the sweep of Asia high, because you can consider this still Asia. Yeah, it's not even Frankfurt, so you can still consider it Asia at 7 a.m. UTC +1. We can go for highs, but we can continue to go down just until this EPA. And so right now we had this news right here, which I don't know what it is, but I knew it's on news timing, and clearly it's news by the move of the candle. And just as we have the first sweep, I'm not, of course, going to trade this like an SMC trader, which will be an unprofitable thing to do. I'm going to wait for a smart money trap, which is a second sweep within the same session. So what I want to see now price do is sweep this liquidity, get everyone that's trading SMC ICT out of here, and then get the shorts to continue the move down, right? But it can also continue to go higher. So boom, the people are out here. It's still New York session. Now I'm just gonna wait for a breaker structure down below. Oh, wait, because I'm gonna have the stop order right here. This is not cheating, guys. Either way, the entry is not like the TP is not hit, right? Okay, so 3R until here. Normally, if you already know, I always position myself on stop orders. So as soon as I see some reaction out of this and I'm waiting for the breaker structure, I'm already having my stop order filled, because I don't do limits anymore for a long time. Because limits, once you predict price quite well, sometimes price doesn't even come back to test you. So let's do 1%. This is all good. Boom. Okay. And let's see. The timing is okay. It's still, yeah, it's getting close to London close. Let's see. Might be a straight stop loss. It is a straight stop loss. All right, that's okay. Just because London and New York were both bullish, there might be a re-entry here just off the fact that it's London close. I don't typically do re-entries once I'm already stopped out, but if it still looks good, and it still looks good, you know, I'm trying to get this just over here up. Okay, and the 3R would be here just off the small smart money trap cycle here. Okay, so let's see. Not trying to get my profit back, just trying to be confident to the strategy. So here we're more than 1 hour up. We're basically going down. Can still come back and retest it. The thing is, yeah, it's getting too late. So I'm gonna put myself break even here. Potential for this trade is obviously like 4 hours until this structure. But the thing is, like, you don't need to be right. You just need to be enoughly right in order to get your 3, and then you can be out, right? But if you want to target 4, 5, if you have a challenge pause, that's you can do that without hesitating, right? If it's confident to what the price is showing you. So here, let's see. Okay, don't mess with us like that, man. Okay, yeah, that would be really sad if we came all the way back to break even. So boom, we got RTP. Like I've mentioned, the potential for this trade is coming right here to sweep the previous daily low now, which is London lows from previous day. Sweep this, make the efficiency, and go back to go higher, because the this motherfucker. Sorry, guys. Because this news inducement was a trap, this became a trap, and now because this lows were a trap, this will now become a trap. Okay? If you guys are not aware of this, just go check the 5-hour trading course on on smart money traps, or just the smart money trap, or just a smart money trap model on the mentorship course. Okay, so let's wait for New York. London has made the sweep, but I don't trust London really. London's kind of slow, and it's late London, which means that New York's about to come in. And if you know about liquidity, sessions are also liquidity. So New York, London likes to sweep Asia. New York likes to sweep London. Okay, as you can see, as it did right here. Maybe some news. Hence this movement. But like I've said, we did the 2 sweeps following the liquidity, right? But 2 sweeps within the same session. So I'm still going to wait for a second sweep. yeah, they call me a wizard sometimes, you know? They call me a wizard of the charts. I don't know if you've seen it, but there was one sweep, and I'm calling for a second sweep, and yeah, this motherfucker does it. So in here, I would be in like this. The thing is, this is a big stop loss. I would try to save myself some risk reward over here. I wouldn't even like try to cheat on you guys here and put myself on stop here, because seeing this as a 1 minute candle, yeah, it was too quick. So this right here, it's not NFP, but it is something. So maybe it was I don't know. There's days where there's a news on 1:15, and then there's the typical news timing at 1:30. So I'm not recalling which type of news there is right now. But yeah, this is clearly news. So until the major liquidity, that would be just a 1.5. Yeah. So I don't really care about this, but this is the strategy basically. You had one sweep following New York, following London, sorry. Second sweep into it. There's a smart money trap. News are just setup accelerators, so you don't need to know what fundamentally news are going to deliver. The charts, if you know how to read liquidity, the charts will just follow. So in here, I'm expecting price to go up. There's not much risk reward to be taken over here because of the breaker structure. But yeah, we can take the shorts after we go to that high. So boom, we got it. This would be not even a 2-hour win. So, and I wouldn't even be in maybe because it didn't tag us on the limit. But now, as we sweep this might become a smart money trap now. It's all about seeing one liquidity sweeping another. Okay, it's not about direction essentially. Okay, so we can mark this to come back to sweep it at another time, or we can just continue to go higher. So right now we can, like I said, continue to go higher, or because we just swept liquidity over here, we might see some shorts. We're still in New York, so I want to see a double sweep into this. This is a bit, it's a bit too weak. Yeah, this is a bit too weak. I'm not gonna position myself. I want to see a better sweep than this because there's a rejection on the candle, but it's not so much where even if you're on 1 minute, you won't get trapped by this move. You'll see what I mean now. Okay, let's see if it does go down. The SMC traders win. If it goes one more time up, then they get stopped out, and I'll position myself. Boom. Okay, they got stopped out. I want to see some breaker structure, maybe on this level. Okay, so if I was on live markets, I would be putting myself like this, getting my order ready. Let's see. Wait, if we did one move more up? No, we didn't. I was seeing if we did one more move up, I could have positioned my order right here. Just because this would have been a new structure. Okay, so, okay. If it's going like this. And this is why on live markets, you're always like calculating your lot size, having the order here, making sure it's coming down so you can leave the limit on something. In here, you have the 3R here, but of course the potential could be the sweep itself. Right? And we can also be wrong if price decides to respect this order block. Right? I believe it can be a smart mid trap just due to how simple it is. Boom. And what time is it now? We got two sweeps following New York, so everything good. And it we're 30 minutes away from London close, which if you know that London close is my most profitable session, which is the one we got the win over here as well. Let's see. We're not in yet. It's playing around a bit. Thankfully, we didn't get tagged in. I'll still try to be in maybe, but I'm just checking if it's just gonna do the smart. It's getting too late. It's getting too late. It's getting too late, and it's getting unclear. So I'm gonna skip it and go towards the next day. Thankfully, we didn't get tagged in on that. So let's just wait. Okay. All right. So we got the internal liquidities, which are these ones on London, and we got the better liquidities, which is this one, and this one kinda, because there's just a major liquidity above there. So even if we skip this, we might just continue just to how close we are to that liquidity. New York coming, like I said, London sweeps Asia, sweeps the previous daily high over here, sweeps Asia over here, but then New York sweeps it again too. Okay, we got one sweep over here, so I'm not trading any longs from this, and I also believe this could be a trap. So they did work, so good for the smart money traders. It's too late now, so I'm just gonna skip to the next day. We're currently 2 hours up, 1 loss and 1 win. Okay, nice. We're going up towards that liquidity. I'm not trusting this order block, right? Like the SMC traders. I'm waiting for it to get swept and trade it later. But it's getting a bit too late. So let's see. No, we're already outside of my trading hours. So let's just skip it to the next day, right? You only need 1 to 3 positions, high class, a week, and catch the winner, and you're profitable, right? It's that easy, guys. So now we're getting super close to that major liquidity. Who says major liquidity? Says external liquidity, external zone. So higher class of, well, the bigger the liquidity, the bigger the move we can deliver, right? So more chances it can give you of being a winner. Right here. Boom, we got it. We got it. And depending on the time, I would need to, yeah, still look for a second sweep of liquidity. Okay. Okay, we got it. And it's London close. We got the second sweep. 1, 2. And we got the structure that we can take this one. And that's why I repeat it back, because I'm not just gonna put the orders here every single time and be confirming and canceling it and confirming it. All right, like, look, guys, I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm just gonna go fast, see if it gives me a reaction, because out of this, I couldn't know if I was gonna get tagged in or not. And even if the entry is kind of quote unquote good with the candle, like, that doesn't mean I won't get stopped out. All right. So potential for this, of course, all of this. I'm just gonna try to look for the 3R. It's London close. All right, the candle is even better than I remember it to be. I remember it to be a few minutes ago. Right, I haven't memorized these charts. So let's see if we do one more structure down here. I would put myself break even. This, of course, I'm not going to put myself break even at. Oh, I thought we was just 0.5 hour up. We're actually close to the 1 hour, but yeah, it's not 1 hour, so not break even at all. Potential stop loss. It is a stop loss. There's stop losses in the game. So 1 hour up after a couple days, maybe. So even though it's an external liquidity, it doesn't necessarily mean the better the setup, the has to be a win, you know. There's losses in the game. It's all a probabilities game. You may have a position that's a good setup, being a loser, and a position that's aggressive and risky, being a winner. Can definitely happen. And so here, it's getting a bit too late. We can either have longs to continue this move in case. Oh, okay, this is FOMC. But yeah, you can clearly see the vision. I didn't put the line here as random or as a support resistance, right? I wanted to see it get taken and then short it. And then as we sweep this, we may go higher, or we may just deliver a reaction like we've done here. I'm not trading FOMC, but yeah, it's just for you guys to see the vision as it goes from one liquidity to another. I'm gonna mark this high right here. And as we already did the sweep of the major liquidity over the red line, we may go to this liquidity, okay? Let's see. Going to the next day. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm going too fast. We got the sweep of liquidity, but maybe only one. And we may continue to go down. Okay. No position. Okay, sweep of liquidity. Like I said, we can continue to go down. So buys are risky over here. Still possible with the sweep of the previous daily low. And this is not two sweeps yet because the middle session is still... No, this is all New York. Right. Yeah, this is still New York. One sweep and then two sweeps. And I'm just gonna go back just so I can put myself on this structure, right? Because this structure is valid because it continues to go down, right? Yeah, because it went down, up, and back down. So yeah, just to make you guys a draw here, goes down, goes up, goes more down, and now as we come back to it, we make a change of character. So put it like this, put it like this. 7.8 pips, that's okay. And 3R, not trying to go for liquidity that's too up here. And also, like I've mentioned, I'm only looking for a reaction here out of this internal liquidity, which is the previous daily low, because we may continue to go down to that liquidity below. So here, boom. This sort of a risky one, it's just not very appealing, not very high class. But hey, it can still deliver you these, right? It's not matter of being lucky or not. It's just probabilities, guys. As like I've just told you, perfectly external trade here that's super confident, maybe a loser, and then you may have a risky trade that may be a winner. Okay, due to this reaction, and price can definitely come back to retest it because it hasn't, and then go higher. But we more than one are up here, so I'm gonna put myself break even, potentially let it fly. And this is what I mean with predicting well and limits not coming back to test you. And so just being better, being on the stop order. So boom, we got our win here. We're 4 are up, 2 wins, 2 losses. And here we're more than done for the day. New York session, couple minutes, and done. And we're also in the middle of nowhere, so I don't want to be trading this. Okay. Boom. Hence why not being greedy is good. Okay, we're going back up, and I can see some inducements, which are just secondary highs, secondary lows within the structure. Okay, because this high didn't come back to test this order block, or anything else, or didn't come to take, no liquidity. So it is just a matter of it getting sweep, and it's also making relative equal highs, and it's also the previous daily high, which is the liquidity. So yeah, we may sweep it and just continue to go down towards that major liquidity I've mentioned to you guys before. So let's see, even maybe get some, well, I was about to say buys over here after this sweep, and if you want to do risky internal buys just to go get the liquidity, they are a bit more risky, but yeah. It's getting late though, it's getting late. We're in London close and we still haven't done the sweep. Oh, we're getting a bit fast now, but it's too late, boys. It's too late. It's too late. It's outside my trading hours, but yeah, I would look for the shorts here. But because it's too late, there's data says it's too risky, so not worth it. Let's just skip it to the next day. And yeah, we would have been stopped out. Right here. Trying to see what New York does. Everything here, it's not too pretty. This is like my work, might be a trap. Even if it is a trap and we come to it, we might just sweep Asia and give off a reaction, which on the day might be a win. We don't need a lot of pips to give us a win. I'll keep it in consideration. And if it's London close, even better, because we can have the nice retracement of the day. But again, it's getting too late. Yeah, it's getting too late. No sweep of liquidity. Let's just skip it. No worth to give our profits back. Boom, we didn't even sweep it. So yeah, sometimes price may respect the liquidities and make support resistance valid. It's just a matter of building liquidity for later. Don't really matter to me. I mean, it's a position where it wasn't takeable for the day. It's -1 position for the day, but we didn't took anything, so we didn't put ourselves at risk because there was no sweep. In here, I can see it's getting late as well, and no sweep of liquidity. Price is playing around. You need to be hard. You need to be strong, mentally strong to not take anything. We sweep this liquidity, but with the strength, or with the liquidity just here, we might just go for that as well. And we still need to wait for a second liquidity. I can see that just from the 1 hour, we haven't made the second sweep. We have just made one sweep, and it's probably because of some news. Okay. So this is one sweep. If we make a second sweep, we may be too close to this liquidity, so I'll probably not take it. I need to see it before I say something. It's yeah, I gotta take it, even though I know. Yeah, we're making this. We're touching this order lock, which may deliver a reaction, which it already did technically. It was already the first move up. It's not London close, but I don't like it. And you can see by this rejection is ugly. But it's comfort to the plan. On paper, the strategy is here. So I gotta take it. And I'm taking it with already seeing a few candles into the future, knowing there's a high probability of it being a stop loss. So this is how realistic you gotta be and true to yourself to be like, okay, skipped ahead too fast. But yeah, there would be in a position here I almost likely would have gotten stopped out. So I need to take it just because I need to, because the strategy is respected. We need to be mechanical, and you want to be true to the data. That's the most important, not to have something that looks good to flex on your friends, but something that's real on the profits. Then this was, oh yeah, we're on M1 here, but let's put it back on M5 or maybe M1 so you guys can see it better. But yeah, it's probably a stop loss or not, if we're lucky. We didn't skip this far into it, but yeah. Okay, stop loss. London close coming, but we're too close to that liquidity, so I don't really like it. Yeah, we might as well go for it as we did just now. Okay, but I had to take it. You gotta be mechanical, boys. Even if you don't feel like it, you gotta be mechanical, because you never know. The trades, like I've said, they are risky, may play out in your favor. So you gotta take them regardless. Not saying for you to just take any risky bullshit, just something that's conform to the plan. Just risky in the sense of being eternal or being too close to another liquidity. Because the sweep was made during the night, it might come to it again, right? Or we might just go up from here. We did sweep London, but of course it was just one sweep. Okay, we got the second sweep. We got this inducement, but better yet, we got this inducement, of course. So trading this would be risky, but we're up. We're still up. On paper, this is good. The thing is, this would have been the breaker structure, and this stop loss is too big, I imagine. No, it's not that big, but until the liquidity, it gives me no risk reward. No 3 risk reward, basically. Okay, so if we go up, yeah, right now I'm not going to position myself here because we're too close to that liquidity. Because we're too close, it makes it too risky for me. Too much of a higher chance that it goes there, it sweeps it, meaning I would get stopped out. Oh, boom. Let's finish up the month here of September and see how much profit we can get. Okay, we continue to go up. So we respect this liquidity sweep. Like I've mentioned, it's all a matter of going from one liquidity to another. We sweep this higher one to go sweep this lower one to then sweep something above, whether it be these inducements right here of this high, or coming back, continue to deliver the bullish momentum, going for this liquidity, making it a smart money trap on the higher time frame. So we can prioritize buys now if this looks good, or shorts if we get this sweep of liquidity. We're always adapting to it. Just have your 2 liquidities in place, and whatever it does. We have 2 sweeps, yes, during your session, but liquidity just above. I don't really care about this liquidity if there's this one that's way bigger, right? Even if it plays out here, more times than not, it doesn't. So just watch out for that. Okay, we have come to it. It was London, so I'm not worried about it. You can see it has worked. You can also trade London. Just don't like it that much. So right here we can have a sweep of this inducement, sweep of this London low, and continue to go higher later, or just continue the bearish move. Either way, I'll still need to wait for a confirmation here and a trap, because we're not just gonna position our limits on liquidity sweep. And here we're playing around. It's too late. Let's just skip it. We're already done for the month, but I'm gonna just continue to do one more trade since there's isn't many opportunities over here. Okay, it's looking decent. Let's see if it wants to sweep the highs here, or if it wants to sweep these lows. These lows is way better because there's way more liquidity, and we can do the cycle of smart money traps and come to this one right here. We did tag the efficiency here, hence why we're rejecting from it so cleanly. And I think this London, yeah, this kind of did a second sweep into it, but this was still Asia though. So one sweep, and then like as is, it's London, kind of like 2 sweeps, kind of too early. Either way, don't really care. Don't trade London. So it's late again, so we haven't made this sweep yet. Waiting game, boys. That's the reality of the game. Okay, finally, one sweep. I know I skipped too fast. Either way, If you're seeing this video so far, you know that I still need a second sweep. And we did have it. We did have it. And it's probably going to be a stop loss here. Maybe. One sweep. Two sweeps. If it goes to this breaker structure, then I'm in. Right? I would have... Here, I would avoid the loss. Just because I would have my stop order right here. Like this. Okay, so this was in the position. Still looks good. Because if we zoom out, then... this overall is just one sweep. So now, London close. If we do one more sweep to the downside, then we make this a structure and I could position myself. Okay, good. Now, 5 p.m. Still decent. I'm gonna have this right here. Stop loss is on the big side. But the potential for it, structurally wise, it's doable because we can go from one liquidity to another, and like I've mentioned, we're bullish on a high time frame. So yeah, I'm just try to get this clean right here. Boom, trade this. We either finish this at 5R or 2R if we get tagged on this, of course. Let's see. Let's see the power of that London close, because it tends to be a retracement of the day, and New York was bearish. We were more than 1 hour, yeah, because I'm floating like 1,000, so we're more than 1 hour up. I'll put myself break even. Zoom out a little bit here. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Oi. Let's see if New York wants to sweep that London. Okay, boom. So this is not magic, guys. It's not being a wizard. This is not being smart and memorizing every single day of September of 2025 whilst we simulated the whole year. Okay? It's just going from liquidity to another, having a nice liquidity vision, knowing about smart money traps, and just as we did this, we can go back down, but there's also this, which could have been the potential for the trade. So yeah, I'm just gonna play it out of curiosity, but either way, we're done. We finished this at 6R. So a couple wins, a couple losses. Yeah, we go back down. This could be reswept as it's making equal lows, and it's another possible position to buy, right? We don't need to go for the moon here. We're just in and out in a day, get our 3R, and go on about our day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you backtest it for yourself. See if you can get the same trades, the same wins, same losses even, and see if you can do better than me even, if you're that good. But all right, guys. All right, boys. Thank you for watching. I said guys.